Welcome everyone. We got another video. It's a Jay Foreman video. The world's oldest border. We're going to be talking about Scotland and England. Let's jump into it.
That country is made up of the countries of England,
The United Kingdom is a country.
and that country is made up of the countries of England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, all of which are countries.
So the word country is overused. But we're here to country talk about the country of England and the country of Scotland country,
Specifically their border.
which is old
And contested.
and surprising.
Our favourite.
Welcome to Map Men.
We're the men.
And here's the map.
Map men, men.
It all started hundreds of years ago when Roman Emperor Hadrian decided this part of Britain was worth it, but this part, probably not so much.
And so he built a wall, sending a message to any approaching army that if you want to attack us, you're going to have to place at least one hand on this stone and literally hop over.
And I think you can, I'm not thinking. You can definitely still see, there are places where you can see what you're seeing right here. 2,000-year-old wall by Hadrian, one of the emperors of the Roman Empire.
South of the border became England, and north of the border became Scotland. Since Hadrian, the border between the two countries has ding-donged back and forth a bit, not least around this poor town, Berwick-upon-Tweed, which has swapped countries 14 times.
Although technically in England,
For now.
Berwick-upon-Tweed feels really Scottish. They read Scottish newspapers, their football team plays in the Scottish League, and their accent is a weird mix of Scottish and Geordie. Excuse me, will you say something?
Why, I'm indeed got what the what you hanging about?
Ugh.
People got so confused about which country Berwick was in that official declarations of war in the 19th century had to specify you are at war with England, Scotland and Berwick-upon-Tweed.
One particular war with Russia forgot to mention Berwick in the peace declaration, which means that Berwick was technically still at war with Russia until 1961. They undeclared war on each other in a ridiculous ceremony where the mayor of Berwick declared,
The good people of Moscow can now sleep soundly in their beds.
The Russians responded by not knowing anything about it.
The England-Scotland border remains significant today.
It's well known that the Scots hate the English, but the English
Well, dang, I didn't know that. Y'all really hate each other?
have never understood why those backwards Celts are such a bunch of whinging morons.
Well, that's what you get with a border that has hundreds of years of history.
Hundreds, you say?
Hundreds, I say.
Thousands?
Try 400 million.
We're going to talk about the continental plates and mountains. That's what we're going to do.
Tell me more.
I bloody well will. This is what the world looked like 500 million years ago.
Well, I'm no evolutionary biologist, but that looks like around the time the first grapulites and cephalopods were formed.
Exactly. But at this point,
England and Scotland are thousands of miles apart. The land set to spawn Sean Connery is here, and the land set to spawn Mr. Bean is here.
Mr. Bean was an alien.
the production company was English.
Well saved.
And about 400 million years ago, Avalonia and Laurentia collided together. Like this.
That dramatic
You could have used anything else, but you used a plate of pasta and a violin. We got to watch that back.
Avalonia and Laurentia collided together. Like this.
collision formed the Scottish Highlands, once as tall as the Himalayas.
This map shows the border where they collided.
And this is the border today.
Ooh.
So, is it just a massive coinkydink that the line where the megacontinents crashed into each other is pretty much exactly where today's England-Scotland border is? Or are the rocks from 400 million years ago still shaping the identities of these countries?
After all, the rocks underneath us affect what plants can grow, what local animals can eat, what building materials are available, and how tasty the tap water is.
So perhaps
That is a low blow right there.
there is something in it, countries.
Isn't it great when a geographical border actually makes good geographical sense?
And who knows, maybe 400 million years from now, England and Scotland will break apart again.
And Scotland will be free to pursue a life of full, genuine independence as far away from England as possible.
Good luck with that.
Is that it? That's it, but we got to watch the adverb, guys.
You know what this place needs?
A toilet?
Yes, but first, a nice decorative map on the wall.
I love a nice decorative map on the wall.
Great, I'll make one now.
Dang.
It looked better than that in my head.
Don't worry, Mark. I knew this would happen.
What?
So I prepared my own decorative map for the wall. There.
That's
That's how it looked in my head. How did you do that?
I found a video tutorial on how to create beautiful illustrated maps combining analog and digital techniques on Skillshare.
Skillshare?
Skillshare.
Skillshare?
Skillshare is an online learning platform for creative people. Whether you're into illustrating beautiful maps or crafting personal essays with impact or learning HTML or drawing faces, figures and clothing, Skillshare is a great place to find video lessons on all things creative-y.
Okay. We're gonna stop here. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. What an interesting thing. I'd love to go even deeper. Caledonia, I think that's what it was called. That tectonic plate crashing with the British Isles, creating a 400 million year old border. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.